And are we live? We're live.
Live.
Hey, let's give it a minute.
I don't know what kind of band or orchestra. That was a trombone.
The season's near, that time of hustle, that time of cheer. Shoppers are dreaming of deals that pay. Black Friday's on its way. We've been working steady, all through the year. Now the countdown's close, it's crystal clear. With Corware's magic to light the sleigh, Black Friday's on its way. So polish up those pages, make the checkout shine. Inventory's humming, everything's in line. A little preparation brings the joy your way. Success is singing your name today. The clicks are ringing like jingle bells. The traffic's flowing, the story tells of retailers ready. Come what may, cause Corware paved the way. No need to fret or fear the night, you've done your work. Your aim is right, from the poise to the side display. Corware keeps the gremlins away. Oh, tidy up those listings, check your price parade. Test your promos early, let the plans be laid. When the shoppers gather, they'll be here to stay. Cause your system's smooth as Santa's sleigh. So here's to the season, to joy and cheer, to every dealer who's persevered.
Bacon eggnog last night.
With
Did you really?
That sparkle, you lead the way.
You had bacon eggnog?
Black Friday's on its way. Yes, Corware's got your back today. Black Friday's on its way.
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
That was
Hey,
beautiful.
Josh Oakey,
It was
when we're
beautiful.
filming, don't message me. How about that?
Sorry.
How about that?
Do not disturb. Do not disturb is a thing too, Joel. Oh,
Okay.
all right. You're not even
Everybody-
online.
Just learned that.
Thank you for joining us today on our Black Friday series. As you can see, Colt is not on vacation. He decided to show up for work today, and he's going to be walking us through some ways that CoreForce can help you prepare for Black Friday. However, before we get started, as you can see, Josh Oakey's here with a Cowboys hat. I don't know if you guys knew. You may not follow sports, but one of their players passed, I guess.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah,
Really
I passed
sad.
last night.
24 years old. He made the huge play this past Monday. You know, they blocked the punt.
Block the punt. Yep.
He fell on it, and that was the guy. And I was like just shocked. And 24 years old, man. If you've made it past 24, it's like you think that's a long time. It's really not a long time. He was very, very young, right?
Yeah.
So
Just a kid.
Yeah, just a kid. So everybody enjoy what we have out there. I know we can all complain about things. We're all going through stuff, but we're still breathing, right? We're pushing up daisies. We're pushing down daisies. We don't want to push daisies up. We want to push daisies down. So as long as we're on the right side of the daisies, I think we're good. But anyway, Oakey, where are you right now?
I am currently in. Oh, I don't even know if this is South or North Carolina.
That's
Which
where
is
our
so
offices
close.
are.
Yeah, we're down at the
South
home
Carolina.
office.
I think.
Wait, you are too, Colt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
I think he is anyways.
Yeah, let's
Oh, let me
see.
go lock the door.
So yeah. Oh, look at there he is. Look at that.
Fourth wall
Little
break.
bit of inception going on here. This is weird. So you guys got together and you're doing some work there. And anytime our people get together, magic happens. Really great things happen. So I know you guys are working on some magical stuff. However, we want to knock this. We want to knock this webinar out so that all the viewers out there can jump on Core Force and start preparing their Black Friday deals. So Colt, what are you going to show us today?
Yeah, I'm going to show something that is probably pretty obvious, and it's probably something that a lot of people are aware of and everything. But it's just going over kind of like a promotion, like how to set up a promotion and a simple promotion for Black Friday, and how you can set those out ahead of time and all that kind of good stuff. So nothing too crazy, but like this is something that maybe not everybody, maybe if you're a new core client or even an old one haven't really messed with promotions. So this would be a perfect time for that.
Cool.
So with that, we can jump right in.
Right on.
So let's see.
You got your screen, man.
I've got the power
I don't
now.
know what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I've got the power now, so I can do this. So I'm going to show in the basic and the standard version of how to set up a promotion. For advanced and enterprise, it's a very similar structure. Just got some more extra bells and whistles. So this is under promotions, which is under orders. So it's the promotions right there. So I've already kind of got this Black Friday promotion set up. So if I go into here, the first thing that you'll notice is if I go to the details tab of it, I've got the start and expiration date. So this is basically when the promotion is valid.
Question for you. Expiration date, it can be open-ended though, right? So you could run that's one thing I want to hit on. Don't forget to put an expiration date if you want it to end on Black Friday. Or sorry, Cyber Monday, whatever.
Yeah, the start date is required, so it's going to force you to put that in, but the expiration date can be blank. But for like, if this is just going to be for, Black Friday, I can have it end on Saturday, end on Sunday, like that. So I can set that up so it'll end on that day. Your minimum amounts and all that good stuff. So you can schedule out the promotions, however far in advance you want. You want to set one for, next Black Friday, you can go ahead and do it. What I usually tell people is like, leave your existing, don't change your existing one. Like you can, it's how you want, but what I say makes sense is, if you're doing a Black Friday promotion for this upcoming Black Friday, keep that. Make a new one for next Black Friday. That way you have kind of a historical data to look back at and say, how did I do that on that money? And that way you're not, constantly editing the same one. You could, if you want to keep it a little cleaner and everything. I always personally just prefer like having some historical data to look back at. So you can see how you accomplished something or how you went about it or something like that. Okay, so start and expiration date, very important. Minimum amount. This is just the minimum amount that the customer has to place for their cart total for this promotion to kick in. So if you said you wanted to do it, to $1,000, you would set. So somebody would have to have $1,000 worth of the requirements in this before it would kick in. So we're going to set this back to 20. Maximum per email/user. That's just how many times an individual user can use this promotion. So that means like if Oki had his user and he goes in there and uses this Black Friday 10% off promotion and submits an order, he can't just go back in there again with his same user and submit the same order using the same promotion or a different order with the same promotion. Just keep getting it over and over again.
That's if you establish a maximum attempts per user. Or
by default, it'll let them continue going in there using that promotion code until the expiration date hits. So you can always set that to, 1 or 2, however many you want. And then apply automatically. Sort order is just kind of I'm not really even sure where that applies at to visually on the front end, but that's going to be filled in automatically. But the apply automatically is very important. So that means that if you have this checked and a customer adds the required products or items to their cart, meets the minimum requirements, it will automatically add that promotion code to their checkout. Big deal with this is if you're setting this up, it's going to add that promotion code to the cart. If they remove it, it won't add it automatically back. So if they're removing it and they have some kind of, maybe you have a different promotion code that gives them a better deal or something like that, they can remove that Black Friday promotion and then add in the other one. So they can get a better deal. Internal use only and inactive, as always. Internal use only means only admins are able to use this, and inactive means nobody can use it. Jumping over to requirements. So there's requirements and there's rewards. The requirements are what has to be a part of the order in order for it to be applied. So you'll hear.
So what if you wanted to do, all products? I guess.
Then you can set it like that.
Okay. Oh, just leave it blank.
Yeah, just leave it
and
blank.
It's everything.
And it's everything. So this would be a blanket 10% off everything. And then your reward comes up into play here with the 10% discount. Now, say if you wanted to say, okay, well, I don't want to do firearms. I just want to do, ammo. Well, that means it's going to be 10% off. So if anybody adds something to their cart that has ammo, is under the department ammo, they could get that 10% off. And that 10% off will apply to the order itself. So like, for instance, so minimum quantity, I would say 1, minimum amount 0, that's fine. Or you can, if you wanted to do something to where it's like, if you buy $100 worth of ammo, then you would get this 10% off. That's how you would do that, is you would set the minimum amount on the ammo.
Instead of on the details tab, then, because right now on the details tab.
Yeah, because this is here because the details tab is like
the full
minimum
order amount.
Yeah, the full order amount. So the minimum amount is there so that you could do something like this. So if you want to do, optics and do, $50. Keep in mind that these all have to be in there. So the ammo's in there, optics is in there, so they would apply. So doing it that way means that you'd get 10% off ammo if you had $100 or more in your cart of ammo. Then if you want to set specific products, this is a autocomplete field, so you can start typing in. So Colt, and then it should pop down, and you can put in UPC and that kind of stuff in there as well, and do a specific product.
So you can get really granular if you guys want to, down to specific products, departments, or just in general. As you showed, not having any requirements in there is going to be our total catalog, or your total online shopping catalog is going to get this promotion.
Correct. So keep in mind, like these work in together. So if you wanted to set, different kind of structures for different kind of promotions, you could set up the different kinds of promotions. So if you said you want to do one for firearms, you can get granular on that one, do that one as a separate one from one for accessories. You can do that kind of thing as well.
And I know we've been kind of taking questions later on too, Colt, but this one, I actually don't know how to do this, and I wonder if it is possible. Is there a way to, if someone purchases a firearm, to do a discount of only the same caliber ammo? Would you have to probably do your individual rewards at a product level there? Because I don't think you can do it at facet level.
No, so for something like that, you could technically do it, but what that would be under a promotion, that would involve promotion sets and possibly promotion or product tags, which is not available in basic and standard. I can show something similar for that for the advanced, but that would definitely be more of an advanced thing. It's not going to be as simple as, yeah, I'm just going to put all 9mm ammo because we don't do any kind of grouping automatically by caliber or those kinds of facets. That would be something to where you could set up a promotion set of specific caliber and specific ammos and go in and do it that way and apply that promotion set as a reward. But it's not something that simple. So yeah, so something else you could do on here would be to like set up a product tag. So if you want to do your top deals, that's another easy way to group products for a promotion for the basic and standard. Since you don't have promotion sets, so you could do product
Oh,
tags and just tag specific products, and that way you say,
so
okay,
do
it
something
has to
like
be one of
ammo.
these products.
Yeah, like a 9mm ammo tag or something like that, and whatever it
Mhm.
falls underneath that. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they can do the same thing in the reward and do so if this was your 9mm ammo, you could technically do it that way
Okay.
to do the discount, but it would apply the discount to only those product tags is the only thing. So yeah, so that's kind of a way that you could go about doing it with product tags. If I recall correctly, these should be, so this is categories. So you can do by category, you can do manufacturer. So if you wanted to, I believe these are all the same, meaning like if you do multiple of these, it has to be in those things. Like,
They
so
all
you
have
could
to
do,
match.
yeah. So if you wanted to say, firearms under Colt, Colt
So
manufacturing.
basically, it needs to hit these requirements. It's a and statement.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in the firearm
It's
department and it's under Colt manufacturer.
Yeah, and then of course with category you can go even more granular and say, it's only under Colt revolvers.
Okay.
Which I can't get down to the bottom for some reason. There we go. Yeah. So then that means this promotion would only apply to products that are under category revolvers, which are under departments. That's kind of redundant because that would be there. So you do like that and say, okay, only Colt revolvers fall under this, or allowed for or required for this promotion to kick off.
Excellent. So,
I said, go ahead.
no. You go ahead. I don't want to lead
I
you
was
down
just
a
going to
rabbit
jump to
hole. Yeah.
the next rewards.
Yep. Finish that. I'll ask you a
Okay.
question after this.
So say if we did it with this, going with Colt revolvers for Black Friday, this is going to be an order discount, keyword being order discount. It's going to apply to the whole order. And then there's an order discount amount. This is just a flat fee. So if you wanted to say $5 off your order for whatever requirements you set up, it would just do that. And I would put that back to 0. So this is just a flat fee amount. And this is actually percent of the actual order itself. So to 10%. And so this is going to be what's included in the reward if you wanted to set. So if you don't set anything, it's just going to do this 10%. Now, if you start adding these, it's a similar concept to the requirements. It's going to give them all of these things. So if you want to do a specific product discount, so if I said, okay, look, if you buy one of these, well, let's use the example of the product tags. So if you said, Colt revolvers, if they buy a Colt revolver, a minimum amount of, $500, they would get these, ammo tags or, whatever our ammo tag is at a discount of, you could do 100%. But that 100% only applies to the products that are in there in that tag. So it's not, this is associated with this, not the entire order itself.
Okay, so on that, is this an and statement too? They will get 10% off the order, and any ammo tag is 100% off.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Okay,
if
so
you
they
were going to
get
do something
10%
like
off the
that,
$500 Colt and free ammo with it.
hmm
Okay.
Yep. So if you wanted to do just the free ammo, you would probably come down here and do a maximum quantity because you don't want a maximum quantity and maximum amount because you don't want them to get 10 boxes for free,
Yeah.
obviously. But that's how you can approach that. Is like, this is your 9mm tag, or if you wanted to do a specific set of few ones or one specific one, you can go at that and just do it to there. This would probably make sense if you had a small set of SKUs to where you're just doing like, hey, look, I'm just going to add federal ammo and something else in there. You can add those individual SKUs, and then doing it this way gives you this nice little feature here to where you can automatically add the product to the cart. So what that would be is like, let's see what's kind of federal ammo I can pull up here.
So
Just
the
gonna grab
customer wouldn't
anything.
even have to know what ammo they're looking for because you're setting that up when they hit this requirement of the revolver, they're getting this added to their cart automatically at this discount percentage.
Exactly. So max quantity, max amount, discount percent. So if they purchase a revolver for over $500 using this promotion code in the cart, which I think we've got set to apply automatically. So as soon as they add that to their cart, if it meets the requirements, it's going to add this item, this SKU, to the cart automatically.
Okay. And what's the
And
apply to requirements? Does that mean that this item has to be in the requirements? I'm unsure on that one.
that one I struggle with. I can't remember. I go back and forth and trying to remember exactly what that is. I think it's used less frequently than anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if it's
I haven't used that one in
yeah.
a while, so I don't really know off the top of my head a use case scenario for it, but
Yeah. Okay, so like say if we're gonna do this Black Friday, I'm gonna save that. And then we can go find a Colt revolver. I'm gonna go from the back end. Da-da-da. I guess I probably should have pulled up
make sure it's 500 too.
yeah, make sure it's inside. Yeah. Pricing. Yeah, we're good here. A Colt revolver under 500 would be crazy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know maybe you any kind of pricing structure or anything that you might have set up that would recalculate the pricing sale. Yeah, so let's see.
I'm pulling this up and I'll share my screen.
Yeah, and while Colt's doing that too, another thing that I've seen just a lot of customers do, Colt, is they get a holiday banner made and they have a page set up that displays their on sale products or the filter, for the on sale products or a product tag for holiday sale, and they have that banner linked to those products in the search results. So that might be something the masses out there want to consider too, to get that I want to say branding, but that sale banner up on their site too, so your customers can quickly get to where your on sale items are. I know there's a search filter for that too, but
I got a question.
Oh, scared me.
When you were just saying that, so what you're saying is that customers can have a banner that could be they could title the banner like their digital, I don't know, flyer, and it would take
basically a call to action.
So it would take them to the only products they would see were the products associated with the sale that's going on right now.
Yeah, I believe, and Colt, you can probably explain that better, but I believe you could set that up as a product tag for holiday sale and have the banner redirect to that link for your products tagged with the holiday sale.
Yeah, exactly. So product tags are a good grouping mechanism for things that you're doing regularly. Like, so if you're grouping specific products, um, that's a good way and to show like you can actually go in here. So like, I filtered down my filters down to Colt revolvers. So I can sit here and do this and go to this actions button, select all, and I can go tag selected products, and I can go in and here. And if I traded another product, you can't see the drop down, but like if I say this was my Colt Black Friday, group or something or tag, I can set it for these products to be tagged during these times. So like say, okay, these products are only going to be tagged, starting this date and end date, and it's going to go through the promotion time. You obviously, if you set them beyond the promotion time, you want to make sure it's before, because since you're running the promotion, your promotion is going to start on its own dates, but this is just to show that the items are tagged during this time. So you can set that tag and save that, and so like that way you have your grouping set up. Of course, you could always just set it permanently for if you wanted to, because if you're using that specific grouping for other things, you could do that as well.
So I don't know if people realize how powerful that is, because if you like back in the day, Best Buy used to send out a weekly digital mailer like on Sundays, and it was literally like a catalog, right? And I'm not talking about the UI. I'm just talking like it was showing you all the products that was for sale that week. And then they stopped doing that. And then now when they say something, you click on a link, it just takes you to their website, right? And they don't show you any product. But you got to go click, well, phones or cameras or anything like that. And it's like, I don't even look at Best Buy anymore because it's that you took that away from me. So our customers out there, you literally, this doesn't even have to be a Black Friday thing. You could do this like once a month or once a week, where you have, a banner that takes them to a page that's only displaying the products that you're wanting them to see, right?
Daily
And
specials.
I promise you, if you do that, people like me will click on that link and go, and we're more likely to buy something rather than just being taken to your site and then looking for sales, right? Or looking for particular product. If you show me like 15 or 20 product, I'm more likely to buy from that little basket of product that you're presenting to me, rather than me going to your website of 150 or 200,000 different SKUs, and then I'm going to dig through it, right? It's just too many choices. So take advantage of this, obviously for Black Friday, but this could literally be a weekly thing where you get people trained to go to your website and look at those products, right? Make them feel at home, show them what they want to see. So that's huge, man. For real.
Well, even with the action that we have in the back to do that for a date range, I mean, you could even do your daily deals, and every day new items go into the tag, they fall out if you want to do something like that too. So there's a lot of power there.
Lot of power for real, because again, I think there's a misconception that if you just have it's not like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. There are plenty of people that have built it and nobody's coming, right? If you build it and then create a special room for them when they walk in and they see all these products, it's like, oh, this is really great, right? Instead of pistols, revolvers, semi-auto, you know what I'm saying? It's like that stuff, it's just overwhelming, right? And most people, they'll go find the stuff that they want. Like the human brain is like, hey, I need some 9mm ammo. They'll go search for it like that. But I'm telling you, you're going to make more sales if you promote something every week or day, like Oki was saying, and you make it easy for people to get to and look at and browse, really powerful, man. It's like, it's a no-brainer. You guys should be taking advantage of it. I didn't mean to interrupt. That shocked me, because when I worked at Sports South, Colt, what I would do is I would literally go get product numbers for everything that I wanted to promote to all of our dealers, right? And then I would create this 5-mile long URL and then share that link, and then it would take them to all the products that the only stuff that I wanted them to see, right? Because again, a distributor's got tons and tons of products. They don't have time to look through that stuff. Your average retail shopper is the same. Take advantage of it. Sorry.
Oh, no need to
No,
be
that's
sorry.
all.
Great input.
Yeah, absolutely. So something to kind of so I'm gonna open up and show, like, so that specific instance with banners. So I can link these. Let's see. Just trying to see what banner I have on the. Actually, I think I've already got it. So let's see. Search for blog. Yep. So this banner, make sure, see if this works right. If I jump, okay, good, it does. So this is bestsellers, say 5%. So this is actually linked to my bestsellers product tag. So if I click that, jumping back over here, you'll see it's literally, I know this is kind of, scary for some people, but most everybody has already got some kind of link like this set up in a banner. Because we kind of default some of those. So that's literally all it is. And this is the same as saying, WayneEnterprises.com/project. It's just your URL.
Yeah, so basically it knows to go after your URL to add this additional appendix to it. That's your direct URL for it.
Yep. And so you can set up this banner, edit an existing banner. And again, you can set up a start time, end date, start time, end date, all that good stuff for that banner. So you can get it to start showing, on the day that your promotion goes live. So I could set it to the same dates, same times, all that good stuff. Times there, you don't have to do times. If you don't do times, it'll just be like midnight when that date hits. But then that way you can set it up and that banner won't show until your promotion's ready. And then that way when they go in, they can click on, go see that banner. And when they click on it, it'll take them to your tagged bestsellers. I don't think I have any tagged currently. So yeah, I don't have any set up on there. But it'll take them straight to that specific tag is what they'd be looking at.
Which is
all those
perfect.
Products that you've had tagged. Yep. So yeah, that's just setting up a banner. That banner grows up under the group for the main slider or whatever grouping you have on the homepage. And that's just a simple way to, merge in you're doing your banners. Again, we're talking about Black Friday, but this applies all year round. Getting that all set up. So
I have one more question and I'll stop making your brain hurt today. My other question, because I know this is a big thing and we talked about it a couple times on the Core Store one, a lot of places like to sell gift cards during the holiday season. And this probably goes more back into the promotions and the requirements. And I don't know if this is something we can do. I'm assuming so, but let's say I come in and for every $100 I spend in gift cards, they give me an additional $10 gift card. Is there a way to do that on Core Force? Is that something that we should just stick to the Core Store to doing? I was just kind of wondering what your thoughts are on that.
Okay. Why would you come up with something like that?
Oh, sorry, everyone.
Yeah, that would be.
Keep going, Okie.
I'm trying to remember.
I would think because gift cards do get set as a product, and we would just have to do.
Yeah, but the gift card has to have an amount. I don't think it works that way.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying. So maybe it doesn't do that.
I don't think you can give a free $50 gift card. I think you would. Now you could set up. Yeah, I don't think in the current iteration that would work.
Okay.
I don't think you can just give a free $50 gift card on purchase of $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
that would have to be something that's done
have a payment method. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
because it's got to be done after the fact. So
Okay, and how Core Store works, just so everyone knows out there, because I know we hit on it, but if someone comes in to buy a gift card, you're gonna sell them the $100 gift card and the $50 gift card. The difference is in Core Store, you're going to pay the $100 with cash, check, credit card, whatever, and then you'll have another payment method set up for the other $50 called maybe promotion or donation, whatever you guys want to call that payment method to track that other $50.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh, looks like Adam has a question for you, Colt, from Battlehawk.
Yeah. Site-wide do a promo, but exclude certain categories like gift cards versus tagging. So let me check something because I think I've got to see myself. It's been a minute. So I'm going to jump over to the advanced. So there is requirement exclusions or reward exclusions. So yeah, Adam, that would be a reward exclusion. So this would probably be, make sure I'm sharing right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you could do it since a gift card's a product type. So you could do it like that. Or you could do the gift cards on the product category as well, or both if you want to just be double sure. So that would mean that the reward couldn't be a gift card couldn't be part of the reward. If it's on the requirement side, it would be the same concept. So exclude gift cards from here. That would be how you would do that. So the requirement, so they couldn't buy a $500 gift card and get a $50 gift card. However you wanted to set that up. Like if you were trying to give a gift card, I guess. Yeah, if you were trying to do, you wanted the reward to make sure that they didn't have a, $50 off a gift card or the product or that's in the category and stuff like that. You could exclude it that way. So you can exclude the gift cards on both sides of things to be safe.
Yes, Graham. This recording will be put up later too. I'm pretty sure, Joel, you push those out afterwards to
They're live
YouTube.
Immediately when we're done.
Okay.
So if you guys are watching on coreware.com, it'll just be there until the next webinar.
Excellent. Yeah, Charles, we agree. I know there's a lot in this program. Most people don't use everything that's there, and we do need better documentation and step by step, but that's kind of the whole process with modernizing and making those changes. That's where the new documentation, the new training videos are going to come in. Personally, we've gone so long without it, and I know just getting basic videos and documentation out there isn't what everyone needs. But at the same time, while we're doing this new modernization, that's the time where we're really going to hit it and get those videos, that documentation up to snuff while going through the rewrite. Because I truthfully believe that's the best time to update all that documentation too.
Yeah, and just to kind of hit on show, like Charles is kind of talking about, like the amount of stuff that's in here. For the advanced tier and above, advanced and enterprise, you can see that promotions has a lot more flexibility and adjustments to make it. For instance, you can target a specific audience. A good example of this is, say, if you want to set up a promotion for, that applies to any guys that are military, first responders, LE, that kind of stuff. You can set up user types, contact types for those, and then give them a promotion. So that person has to be under that user type, which is a manual process. That they can go in, they log in, and only those in that user type can actually use that promotion at all. So it's not like if that promotion code gets out, Joe Schmo can't go in and add that and use that promotion. It would only apply to those users. There's a bunch of different things you can set up a promotion for only one specific user, even on the advanced and enterprise.
Which another place I could think that would be really good as far as targeting an audience. If you're a manufacturer or a distributor and you you distribute your own item and you sell to a wholesale price, or you give your wholesalers a discount. So that's another thing to look at, or even your favorite customers, your best buying customers, if you guys do any kind of buying programs like that.
And Charles said flow charts. We were just talking about flow charts earlier, and showing the details, because some flow charts for CoreForce would be pretty crazy. But yeah, going through other stuff like one-time use codes. Like if you could go through and generate, 100 one-time use codes, download that, and random, create a QR code based on those codes and bring them to a trade show or something like that, and say, hey, yeah, you just punch in this code, and that code can only be used once across the entire system. So it doesn't matter who uses it, unless you have a audience target and everything like that. But if you don't, then anybody could use it, but they can only use it one time and then it's done. Purchases. This is something that's advanced in enterprise. Like if you wanted to say, like, okay, if any user has ever purchased, a Colt 1911, in the history of my website in the past, they can be eligible for this promotion. So keep in mind that's a CoreForce purchase. So if they purchased it on the website before, this is where that would kick in at. Again, requirements are pretty much the same, except what we talked about earlier with the promotion set requirements. So you can set up, so this one's got set up SIG specials, and it's just another grouping mechanism for promotions that you can use over and over again. Similar to product tags, but product tags kind of go more on the front end. You don't see promotion sets on the front end at all. And you've got more of the there's more of the exclusions type of thing in the advanced and enterprise. That's what we went over as well. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. No, I think that's it.
So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes, Colt.
No. That was. I think that's all I've got for now.
So I know there's a lot of people out there that are like me, right? And you probably haven't even been thinking about Black Friday because of the rise of communism, the aliens visiting, wars, all this crazy stuff going on. And we've got the two masterminds right here that can help us with this. Guys, I'm a retailer. I haven't even thought about setting up any promotions. I don't have any extra product, right? But I do have these 5 distributors that I use all the time. Oki, and I think you would be the first person I would ask, what's the first thing I should do? Is there a report that I can run to find some products that I can actually promote, right? If I'm starting from zero, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't prepared for Black Friday at all, but I know now that I see all these tools, what is the first thing that I should do if I haven't prepared at all? Is there a report I can run, products that I can start picking out, and then doing what Colt showed us how to do today?
So as far from my point, or my side, for reporting in CoreStore, we have the top selling inventory. I think you should even look at your brick and mortar top selling inventory and see what is moving in your area, and then go ahead and use that to help generate your promotions online too. Same thing with worst selling. I mean, just like inside of the store, run both of those reports, because if you're pushing your local inventory up to your website, you can then manipulate, set promotions and manipulate your local inventory on the e-commerce side too. Colt, I know there's sales reporting in Core Force, but I don't know if they break it down by, your distributor, which one you order the most from, or if it's just mainly um, sales by product. I don't know what it tracks on that part.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably take that approach for the core force side. I mean, one thing I would say would be look into what manufacturers are doing a map holiday even. Um, because that's obviously going to be coming up. I know there's a couple that are going to be doing a map holiday through the Black Friday holiday. So think about stuff like that. As far as like, I mean, you kind
Look
of
at your
hopefully
competitor sites.
you're building an audience. Well, I mean, if your competitor sites are already doing it, then or planning it out. I mean, you're not going to see it until it's there, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, yeah, I don't know. As far as looking at what I would do on those reports too is run them for last year. I know the new models come out for items, so run it last year through the holiday time. See if there's any new models for those top sellers, because what you could do then is you could run a report to see who purchased that product, especially if you're using Gorilla, to see who purchased that SIG product, maybe last year's model, and then kind of market more towards that individual person or that individual group of people who have bought, last year or 2 years model with the new model coming out this holiday season. So
But
there's
yeah, I
ways
would
that,
think of that. But also like if you sell a lot of 9mm handguns, maybe you do your sale over 9mm ammo.
yeah,
Because if you've already sold the handgun, you know the ammo is going to keep coming, right? Um,
Yep.
yep,
so you could approach it from that standpoint.
absolutely. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Another thing you can do is if you're, and again, this is just you're starting from zero, you haven't prepared at all. You could literally go and use one of those mini AI tools out there and just say, "Hey, I want you to go out and tell
What
me
is
what
AI? What does AI
AI."
stand for?
I have no idea. Um, all in. So
Yeah,
you can have the all in go out and like research what are people talking about in the gun community? Like what
yeah,
is the hottest gun that people are talking about, or what you can just use these tools to go out and do all the research for you, because we know it's time consuming, but these days there's no excuse why you can't do the work of like 10 people now with all of these tools. So you can find ways to figure out what you need to be promoting in your shop, and then just do it, because this only comes around once a year. I mean, I know that sounds kind of stupid, but it's true. Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes around once a year, right? Unless you try to get on the Christmas in July bandwagon with Amazon. You've got two massive selling days, right? So 48 hours. Just run those reports, run the top seller. I would also probably run an aged inventory report, right? If it's not selling, there's a reason it's not selling. They're not going to pay whatever you're asking right now. So figure out what you can lose on it, right? Because if you guys have been here with Greg, when he's talked about margins, you can do some really magical things with margins, right? How do you sell less but you're making more? It's all in the margins, man. So run an aged inventory report, see what the lowest possible thing you can sell something for. And again, even if people don't want it, if it's like dirt cheap, people will buy it, because that's
That
how
impulse
Americans
buy.
are. We just want to get stuff, right?
discount.
Discounts, right? So if I can give you some paper for some, solid goods, I'll do it if the price is right. So there are many things that you guys can do to prepare for Black Friday. I would also get on all the social medias, start talking, like just start engaging, right? Get your name out there. There's the Nog Wars of 2025 is going on right now on X. It was kind of big last week, and the week before it was just massive, man. I mean, some big names were in it. Brownells, Smith and Wesson. I mean, they were all just jumping on, and it was really fun. And you start learning all these different people out there that you never knew existed. Well, you guys are those people that you need to introduce yourself to the world, the online world, and put your face forward as a fun company, somebody that people want to do business with. So I know that Charles, you're exactly right, and I know Oki's already said it. It's I think the reason why there's no documentation like you're asking is because there's so many things you can do. So if we did a video on everything that CoreForce is, that you could do with CoreForce, it'd probably take 10 years because it is that massive. So, and I know that we're trying to focus on the things that people are using, like this promotions. I mean, if you have CoreForce, you do need to be doing promotions, whether it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or Friday, right? If just a regular Friday, you can do promotions. And I think the banner is freaking huge. If you want to see a spike in your web traffic, which is also good for your SEO, get people used to receiving a weekly email from you with a link, right? From that banner, you create all the products you want them to see. I can guarantee you people will absolutely click on something that says sale, right? What's moving today? And you'll see an uptick in your traffic and your sales, obviously. So, yeah, you're right, Charles. Just needed how to use them. And that's another thing is learn. And I'm not trying to be rude. I know I can be crass sometimes because I think as I get older, I say things that may sound mean, and I'm not trying to be. But the biggest thing is just to dive in and start doing it, right? And if you break your website, Colt will be happy to fix it. So, well, if you start giving Colts away for $250, and you just lost $1,500, Colt will cover the cost. No, that's
no, don't be. We gotta have disclaimer on that one.
I am just joking. No one's covering the cost, especially Colt or myself. Oki might.
You're talking about this Colt. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that Colt. So I think this was a good one. I know it was kind of an impromptu. We really didn't promote it as much as we usually do. We're just trying to get you guys some content out there to some knowledge in order to, take advantage of these 1 and 2 days that happen once a year, right?
Just be ready, be prepared.
Be ready, be prepared. And I'm telling you, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, if you guys do a banner or something like they covered in the webinar here, you're going to start doing that probably weekly, right? Because that's mind-blowing to me that you can literally just take people to a page and just show them only the product you want them to see. I guarantee you will see an increase in sales of those items. That's just the way humans work.
And another thing with the banners too, I see tons of companies doing this. Maybe you guys assemble your own firearms. You have your own product that you manufacture. Use a banner and the tagging system like that to promote your own products too. Build that niche. You want when someone searches for, searches your product, you want them to come right to you. I mean, I would say, build up if you are doing your own manufacturing, your own assembly, make sure that you are hosting your products online too, and have a banner for that. The one I always see a lot, Glitter Guns. I think they do a great job with their product, and they promote their glitter guns through the banner too, right on their site. So I think that's just something to check out and take a look at.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, if you guys are out there manufacturing your own stuff, when I was going through the process of trying to get a patent on something, I walked into a warehouse that was full of mind-blowing product that never got past, the stage of people knowing what it was. And it was because they weren't communicating. So you may have the best gadget or widget that the world has ever seen, but if you don't literally promote it yourself, no one's going to know what it is, right? So this is another way that CoreWear helps you to promote those awesome widgets and gadgets that you guys are making and get your name out there. Real quick, I wanted to put this up because I think it's very, very important for Colt to see. Thank you, David. Keep just pull out a sledgehammer.
I'll find the an email for a contact at Colt Manufacturing.
So is there anything else that we want to cover? Are there any other questions? Because I know that, again, this is literally, we're on the precipice of Black Friday. I can't believe it. We're already in November. It's
That's
almost
wild.
time to start eating some turkey.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, we got a question.
How do we integrate with our site to add something without calling whomever has set up our site with Corel?
So if you're
On our site, who do you contact to? Maybe I'm
How do
just
we
not
integrate
understanding.
with our site to add something without
Yeah,
calling?
depend
So-
on. I mean, you go through support, but depends on what you're trying to add to get
Like a product?
maybe a training as well. It would still go through support either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, start there, and I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I'm thinking maybe they have their own. Well, Charles. Oh, just to make changes to like your layout and stuff, Charles. I would start with support, and then they can, we can see if it's best as to work with our web design team, or if it's something simple that support can just walk you through and help you.
To the site. Yeah, she built it, Colt.
Yeah, definitely wasn't me.
What else?
Yeah, what we do there, just to clarify, is you give the tools there to make your own changes. So that may be, it could be a training thing to where we can just kind of step you through and show you how to make changes and stuff like that if you haven't already seen that. Or it may be something more advanced that we're, have to get the core tent team or somebody like that involved,
Right.
and all that good stuff. So
Thank you, Charles. Thank you for being a super user too. Uses all of our stuff.
that's a good point, Dave. Yeah, that's how you would link the a product tag link. But if you wanted to do it in your email or something like that, you could do it that way. It's just /product tag and then tag name. Yeah, and if the tag, so yeah, it's going to be hyphens in the URL like that. Just like he did it.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave's the best.
Dave, yeah, he added that while I was trying to click on this one. I
Got
couldn't
him.
move my cursor fast enough. You're quick, Dave.
I've got to thank Dave for making that awesome banner for me yesterday. And we need to send it back to him, what Joel did to it.
With the animation.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He made that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had fun with that. Hey guys, for real. In all seriousness, there's I don't know if you guys use Grok. They're probably the best at image generation or turning still pictures into animations. It's freaking crazy. That's a really good way to do something fun for your site on these social media sites. You don't need a huge crew of CGI experts. You can literally just upload a picture in Grok Imagine and just tell it what you want it to do. Like, I think Colt and Ezra were there, and I said, turn this into a UFC fight card.
Yep.
And it had them like punching, and it's like it really, Colt, you looked really like, my gosh, that looks like Colt,
Yeah, it was wild.
It's wild. So you guys use these tools to do fun things because we live in the 21st century, and it takes shinier and shinier objects to get people's attention, right? We're surrounded by all this magic. After a while, the magic kind of dulls our senses. So you just have to get out there and do something to where, wow, man, Dave makes some really awesome graphics. I'm going to go in his shop. Those guys must be cool, right? Fun guys. So, yeah, use these tools. It's almost time. We're very close. Maybe Oki and I will try to do one more. Oki, do you want to try to do one the week of?
Yeah, the week of would be fine.
Yeah, and we'll just maybe we'll have a checklist of things that you need to just be ready for. Doesn't even have to
Eat some
be
turkey.
store specific. It could just be like, hey, here's some
Okay.
things that we've learned over our retail mastery series, right? With Greg, we'll just take some things that, you know, he shared with us and maybe create a checklist for you guys. I don't know. We'll do something. We just want you guys to be prepared because, again, it only comes around once a year and you don't want it to be Christmas or the day after Christmas. And you look back and say, why didn't I so-and-so, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Graham. This will
Graham.
be available right away. for
Graham,
you.
if you're watching on YouTube or our website, which I think that's where we send the link and it takes you back to our website. So it's coreware.com. That thing's going to be there until we do another webinar. So those things live there. And be on the lookout for our weekly newsletter, Core Weekly. And we've also got Webby, right?
Webby.
Our AI assistant, where you can just go ask it, what did I miss in this webinar? And if you guys are using ChatGPT, you open up a Webby, right? Because that's where we created it. It has a memory of everything that you've ever talked to it about in regards to your business. So you can literally ask it a contextual question like, you know everything that I've been doing. Can you tell me what I need to know that was covered in this webinar, right? Because again, we don't have time to sit and watch an hour and 15-minute video. We've got tools that do that for us now, and we need to start using them. So you can do the things that matter, which is count that paper. We want to count paper. All I want to do is just count paper. You're not wanting to do that.
I like spending paper. I like spending paper. So you got to count it first, though.
Yes, Dave, you're right. Webby, Graham is our. If you get our weekly newsletter, Core Weekly, it's just one of the sections. So it will say, "Did you miss any of our webinars?" It will take you right to that page. We've got all of our webinars with the link to the Webby. And it's literally Webby's just a bot that was trained on the webinar that we did that day. So you can just talk to it, say what was covered in this webinar, and it will tell you. What else? Is that it? Is it time for music?
I think so. Unless there's any more questions.
You guys know what I want to play out.
I'm ready.
Okie, are you ready?
I am ready.
This is our song, brother.
Yeah. The groove is good.
I made like 4 different songs for this webinar and I only played one of them. I just like this one.
Grapefruit talking with a power line smile. Core in the rhythm with a barcode dial. Marshmallow suit and a bellhop stare. Where rolls deep in electric air. Left turn jump in a right side groove. Backbeat buzzing like a checkout move. Flamingo moon in a concrete dream. Core said slide, where said stream. Zigzag core in a neon stare. Grooving through the grid with a head full of wear. Baseline bounce and a prism of sound. Core steps up, never backs down.
Got goosebumps, right?
Thank you, everyone, for joining us, too.
Cabbage in a cake with a
Sorry, I was
custom
gonna get to that.
upgrade. We're on the mic with a limited spin. Quarter past clean in a digital jam. Cores
No,
in motion
seriously,
like a
everyone, thank you.
hologram.
We know your time is valuable, obviously, and we do sincerely. We appreciate all of you attending and engaging with us, and it's all up from here. So
I saw a milkshake levitate.
let's crush it this year. Colt, do you have any closing words?
Closing words. Happy early birthday to Ezra.
Happy early birthday to Ezra, everybody.
Exact when the lead knocks in.
Poor Ezra.
Eyes wide open, we got style, never broken. Slide the code in a jazz up flair. 1-2 punch from core to where.
Thank you guys so much. We will see you in the next one. Probably. Obviously, it is next week. Massive webinar. The BFG webinar. So
On the 11th.
What'd you say?
On the 11th or 10th?
On the 11th. Yes.
11th.
Day after the Marine Corps birthday or Veterans Day. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Is it Veterans Day? Yeah, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
So there you go. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.